Hey guys, it's Bridget with San Diego Seed Company, and I'm in the garden in December, and I'm sure you're thinking the same thing I am. What do I plant in December? What should I be planning for? Well, I'm gonna go into all those tips and tricks and give you some really great advice. But before I do that, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button so you're notified anytime we do a video. Okay, so we're in the garden and I've got these adorable little radishes that are growing painfully slow. And they're growing painfully slow because it's December. The daylight hours are really short. The sun is very low in the horizon. There's not a whole lot of solar energy that these plants can get right now. So they're going to grow slowly, which is not a big deal, because the thing I want you to be doing in your garden in December is spending more time planning for the next season and what you're gonna plant each month so that you can have the most prosperous and successful garden possible. Now, what are some of my pro tips on doing that? Well, we've got one thing here that really makes a big difference. So this is our urban farming calendar for zone 9 and 10. So this is specifically what you should be planting, growing, harvesting, pests that you should be dealing with, everything you need to know laid out month by month, all from our perspective of what we've been growing on our farm and in our garden for the last decade here in zone 9 and 10. So since you guys checked out this video and it's what to plant in December, let's just check out what the calendar says. So let's go here, that's July, August, October, my favorite month, birthday month, and let's get to December. So here we've got December, and what's really great about this calendar is it's gonna actually highlight products that you should be getting ready to plant, you should be getting the seed, all of the things that you need to know. On the bottom, there's actually a to-do list. So every single month, there is a checklist of what are the things you should be doing that you might not know as a new gardener, or maybe you forgot to do last year. There's actually a checklist. So you can go in and I'm giving you your homework of what you should be doing. And I wanna see that you're actually checking each item. We also have what to plant, broken up by veggies, pollinators, and herbs. We've got links to tons of videos that are specific to the time of the year that you're growing. Not to mention other amazing tips and tons of videos. We've got reading material here. We've got all of our YouTube lessons and our blogs. So really this calendar is not so much a calendar as much as it is an encyclopedia or a farmer's almanac of what you should be growing in zone 9 and 10. Every school garden should have one of these calendars. Every beginning gardener should have one of these calendars so that you know what to plant. So let's actually look at December. So what's really cool is in each month, let me try to hold this steady for you guys so I don't get in trouble. It actually shows you what you should be planting, and it actually shows you what you should be succession planting. So what that means is, like for broccoli, for example, if you've been following the calendar, you've been planting broccoli since August. But you still have time to succession plant more. You probably have broccoli heads in the garden, but once you eat those, the plants are gonna start to putter out. You wanna start even more broccoli. So we've got all of our dark leafy greens and our root crops and all of our brassicas, broccoli, cabbage, cauliflower, carrots, chard, the list goes on and on and on. Green onions, kale. We also have all of our pollinators. So if you follow my videos and you guys watch us online, you know that I'm always talking about starting flowers in the cool of the winter and the fall in Southern California or zone 9 and 10 so that they can get really established and bloom beautifully during the spring. So we've got listed here alyssum, California bluebell, borage, calendula, coneflower, the list goes on and on and on and on. These are all things that you can plant now. Protect them with a little bit of row cover, which really helps, and they will take off. And then you'll have amazing blooms come spring. Next, we've got all of our herbs. So this is a great time of year to continue to succession plant things like arugula, chive, cilantro, dill, oregano, parsley, marjoram. The list goes on and on and on. So even if it's really hard for you to get into the garden this time of year because maybe you're getting off work and it's already dark, which is something that really bothers me this time of year, but that's okay. You can start planning each and every month by using our calendar to see what you should be planting. What's really cool too is if you come to the first page, this back part that actually comes off is an in-depth calendar of what you should be planting each every month, organized by crop in alphabetical order. So if you get some crazy idea like, hey, Eggplant. I love eggplant. It's December. Can I plant it? You can come to here, you can look at eggplant, and you can see what months you should be planting it. So you never plant something when it's in the off season. This is my love project, something that we've worked on for years and years and years, and I'm really excited to offer it to you guys because this is what I think is going to make the biggest difference for beginning gardeners by knowing what to plant when. Okay, for those of you who watched the whole video, I'm really excited to be able to give away a calendar. Now again, I want to really point out this is for zone 9 and 10. So if you're in upstate New York, I'm really sorry. The information is not going to be suited to your climate. But all of zone 9 and 10, so Southern California, most of Texas, Arizona, Nevada, the list goes on, all of you guys can use this calendar to know when to plant your crops successfully. So if you want to be entered to win this calendar, make sure you subscribe to our newsletter because that's how we announce it. Comment on this video and also subscribe to the YouTube channel. Our passion here is to get you growing successfully and confidently, and this calendar is just one of the many ways in which we are doing that.